Hello everyone, I'm Miles Tails Prower, and I'm Knuckles the Echidna. And here we are with part 3. Now you guys remember, oh my god, when I told you we had to stop at 24? Knuckles, it's not funny anymore, so knock it off. You want me to knock it off? Ow! Stop. Oh gosh. We were coming to ask you guys a question, as well as do this reaction video of part 3. But we wanted to tell you guys, did you guys want the Mario Brothers to come back? Because if you did, they'd be just like our new plushies. And if you don't know who they are, you need to watch the Sonic and Friends Meet the New Plushies video. If you watch that, you'll know who the 2 new plushies are. Not 6, but 2. Anyways, as I was saying, we're just going to get into this. So tell us, guys, do you want the Mario Brothers to come back? Because in the order that this reaction goes, it will be Silver, who already went, then me and Tails, then when we're finished, it'll be Eggman. Then when Eggman's finished, it will be the new plushies. And then, if you guys request them to return before part 1 of the Game & Creepypasta reaction with the new plushies, then Mario and Luigi will react to the videos after the new plushies do. But just tell us in the comment of this video or any other video we've done so far if you want the Mario Brothers to come back. And remember, if we don't get a yes or no by the time part 1 of the new plushies Retin to Gaming come out, then the Mario Brothers are not coming back. So you better tell us if you want the Mario Brothers to come back or not before part 1 of the Gaming Creepypasta with the new plushes. But let's go. Because what we're trying to do is try to get to a 20.
Pamukkale, Turkey.
You're trying to get to 12.
Pamukkale, 11 miles north of Denizli, is Turkey's foremost mineral bath spa because of its natural beauty.
Okay.
The travertine features have their origins in the shifting of a fault in the valley of the Menderes River.
Okay.
As the fault shifted, very hot springs with a very high mineral content arose at this location.
Alright, this location.
Apart from the slightly radioactive minerals, the calcium and hydrogen carbonate react to create calcium carbonate and limestone.
Okay.
This is what gives Pamukkale its whiteness and created pools.
Awesome!
Named the Cotton Fortress, it has been a spa since the Romans built the spa city in Hierapolis around a sacred warm water spring. The antique pool is still there.
Really?
Littered with marble columns from the Roman temple of Apollo.
Oh!
With such a unique combination of natural and man-made wonders, it's a little wonder that Pamukkale Hierapolis has been made a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Okay.
With over 2 million visitors annually.
Right.
It is also Turkey's single most visited attraction.
Now that's awesome. Yeah, you better believe.
Blue Flames, Indonesia.
Huh?
Indonesia's Kawah Ijen volcano has become famous due to the blue flames here at night. Many people confuse the fire to be lava, but the luminescent glow is the result of sulfuric gases. The phenomenon has been recorded for a great many years.
Right.
But it has most likely been active long before the midnight hike was a common pastime.
Awesome!
A 2-hour walk is required to reach the rim of the crater, followed by a 45-minute climb down to its bank.
Right.
The sulfuric gas escapes through cracks and combusts at temperatures up to 600 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
The combination of the gas and our atmosphere creates the stunning blue effect.
Awesome!
The flames can reach up to 16 feet. Some of the gas condenses into liquid sulfur, which continues to burn as it flows further down the mountain slope.
Alright.
It is the largest blue flame area in the world, and local people refer to it as blue fire.
I see where they get that from. No joke. Yeah, 22.
Cave of Crystals, Mexico.
Oh.
The Nica mine of Chihuahua, Mexico, is a working mine that is known for its extraordinary crystals. Nica is a lead, zinc, and silver mine in which large voids have been found, containing crystals of selenite as large as 4 feet in diameter and 50 feet long.
Cool.
The chamber holding these crystals is known as the Crystal Cave of Giants.
Alright.
Approximately 1,000 feet down in the limestone host rock of the mine.
Right.
The crystals were formed by hydrothermal fluids emanating from the magma chambers below. The cavern was discovered while the miners were drilling through the Neka Fault, which they were worried would flood the mine.
I would be too.
The Cave of Swords is another chamber in the Neka mine,
Me too.
containing similar large crystals.
Okay.
Geologists report that these natural crystal formations are incredibly complex, yet simple.
Alright.
They have a magical or metaphysical personality, independent of their chemical structures.
Cool. So cool. 21. Alright, 21.
Sailing Stones, Death Valley, California.
Okay.
Located in a remote area of California's Death Valley National Park, the heavy stones appear to move across the dried lake bed, known as Racetrack Playa, leaving a trail behind them in the cracked mud. The rock's apparent movement has been blamed on everything from space aliens and magnetic fields to pranksters.
Pranksters?
But no one has actually seen the rocks move, which only adds to the mystery.
Of course.
Scientists have tried to solve the puzzle of the sailing stones for decades.
Right.
Some researchers thought the dust devils might move the rocks, some of which weigh as much as 318 kilograms.
Yeah.
Other researchers believed the strong winds that frequently whip across the vast lake bed could cause the rocks to slide across the ground. These and other theories were eventually disproved, leaving scientists without an explanation. In some cases, the rock's trails were measured to be as long as 820 feet. Some of the trails formed a graceful curve, which other trails created a straight line. Then an abrupt shift to the left or right, which further baffled researchers.
Oh yeah, it said dust devils. That was from the weather phenomenon video we did in part 1.
Blood Falls, Antarctica.
Ew!
Blood Falls is a bright red waterfall oozing from Antarctica's ice.
Ew, that's gross.
It's nearly 5 stories high in the Makurdo Dry Valley region, one of the coldest and most inhospitable places on Earth.
Oh my god.
Scientific tests showed that Blood Falls waters contained almost no oxygen and hosted a community of at least 17 different types of microorganisms thought to be flowing from a lake trapped underneath the ice for some 2 million years.
You would die.
Trapped below a thick layer of ice,
for
they have
drinking that.
remained there ever since. Isolated inside a natural time capsule, evolving independently of the rest of the living world. These microbes exist in a place with no light or free oxygen and very little heat.
You die in
and are
there.
essentially the definition of primordial ooze.
Ew!
The trapped lake has very high salinity
Oh my god.
and is rich in iron, which gives the waterfall its red color.
That's just...
A fissure in the glacier allows the subglacial lake to flow out, forming the falls without contaminating the ecosystem within.
Gross a little. 19!
Lake Hillier, Australia.
Pink water?
Lake Hillier is a pink-colored lake on Middle Island, the largest of the islands that make up the Recherche Archipelago off the coast of Esperance.
Alright.
The lake is about 600 meters long and is surrounded by a rim of sand and dense woodland of paperbark and eucalyptus trees.
Oh.
The vibrant color is permanent and does not alter when the water is taken in a container. The source of the pink color is considered to be due to the presence of the organism Dunaliella salina, a microalgae.
Dunaliella salina?
Another hypothesis is that the pink color is due to red halophilic bacteria in the salt crust.
Halophilic?
Despite the unusual hue, the lake exhibits no known adverse effects upon humans, so it's perfectly safe to swim in.
Alright.
From above, the lake appears as a solid bubblegum pink.
Yay!
But from the shoreline, it appears more of a clear pink hue.
Okay.
The shoreline is also covered in salt crust deposits.
That's something awesome. Yeah, we're getting near 12 pretty soon.
Sea of Stars, Vadu Maldives.
Whoa!
The startling pinpricks of light which shimmer upon the shore of Vadu Maldives is a result of phytoplankton, marine microbes which are bioluminescent. The phytoplankton cell membrane responds to electrical signals, producing their eerie yet beautiful glow.
I know, right?
The marine phenomenon can be best seen during moonless nights. Scuba divers can wave their arms or run their fingers on the sand while under the sea to cause a reaction on the glowing planktons. The Sea of Stars is usually referred to as bioluminescent waves and has been reported in San Diego, California, and even Texas.
Texas?
The phenomenon of the glowing ocean has fascinated sea travelers for a long time.
Right.
Folklore from Northern Europe, Southeast Asia, and the South Pacific include reference to it.
All of them?
Whether on land or sea.
Yeah.
However, bioluminescence is another in the long list of those curious traits of our planet's organisms.
I agree. I do too, Knuckles. I do, brother. Thanks, man.
Red Sea Beach, Tianjin, China.
In the beginning of part 1,
the red grass genus seepweed defines the unusual and impressive landscape in this Chinese city.
That was in the beginning of part 1.
Shallow seas and tidelands attract thousands of migrating birds to the biggest wetland and reed marsh in the world.
Awesome!
Every autumn, the 26-kilometer-long area of nature reserve turns all red.
Red?
The incredible Red Sea Beach lies on the bank of the Liao River.
Whoa!
Seepweed matures and gains this crimson-red color in September. During summer, it remains green.
Green!
The Red Beach is located in the biggest wetland and reed marsh in the world and actually hosts the most completed ecosystem that can be found.
Oh!
The area has become home to more than 260 kinds of birds and 399 kinds of wild animals. You can find the endangered crown crane and black-beaked gulls, which is why the area is called Home of the Cranes.
Oh!
In order to keep the whole ecosystem safe, the area was granted state-level protection back in 1988.
That's something. 16.
Thor's Well, Cape Perpetua. Also known as the drain pipe of the Pacific, the well is actually a hole in the rock that only appears to drain water from the ocean. In reality, the huge hole is likely only around 20 feet deep. Even if the well is not quite as magic as it may seem, it still manages to produce absolutely amazing sights. But it is not for the faint of heart.
What you mean?
The sight is said to be the most spectacular when it's at high tide, or during storms when water washes violently over the rocks and falls back through the hole.
Yeah.
During these sudden torrents, unsuspecting visitors to the site run the risk of being swept right into the maelstrom,
and drown,
in which survival seems very unlikely.
Because you drown.
Regardless of the risks, photographers and nature lovers alike continue to flock to the stunning fountain in the hopes of getting that perfect shot of the aggressive waters that live up to their namesake's stormy personality.
Regardless,
Thor's Well is also called the Spouting Horn.
The Spouting Horn, cool, but yeah, regardless of the risk, they still go, knowing that they're going to be swept in and drowned.
Lake Natron, Tanzania.
What the?
Lake Natron in Tanzania is one of the most serene lakes in Africa. It is also the source of some of the most phantasmagorical photographs ever captured. The alkaline water in Lake Natron has a pH as high as 10.5 and is so caustic it can burn the skin and eyes of animals that can't adapt to it.
Ew.
The water's alkalinity comes from the sodium carbonate and other minerals that flow into the lake from the surrounding hills. The color of the lake is characteristic of those where very high evaporation rates occur. As water vaporizes during the dry season, salinity levels increase to the point that salt-loving microorganisms begin to thrive. Such halophile organisms include some cyanobacteria that can make their own food with photosynthesis as plants do. The red accessory photosynthesizing pigment in the cyanobacteria produces the deep reds of the open water of the lake and the orange colors of the shallow embankment. The lake is the only regular breeding area in East Africa for the 2.5 million lesser flamingos, whose status of near threatened results from their dependence on this one location.
Threatened? They get hurt or damaged. 14.
The Wave, Arizona. The Wave is a sandstone formation on the slopes of the Coyote Buttes in the Paria Canyon Vermilion Cliffs, located in northern Arizona. The undulating strata and spectrum of colors found in the sandstone walls of the Wave date back to the Great Pangean Desert of the Jurassic period, about 160 to 180 million years ago.
Are you serious?
Wind and water erosion carves, smooths, and reveals layers of sand left as great dunes, which then compact and mineralize into stone. While the Wave is a smooth, polished bowl of striped, windswept sandstone, the same exotic rock is displayed in numerous forms, shapes, colors, and patterns throughout the guided hike to the phenomenon. Despite the sheer landscape of the Wave, Casualties have been reported
Death?
due to the dangerous unmarked trails and staggering rock faces.
So you might slip off and fall to your death. Knuckles, did you just go that far?
Zhangyun Landforms, China.
Sorry.
These mountains are part of the Zhangyun Landform Geological Park in China. Zhangyun is known for the unusual colors of the rocks, which are smooth, sharp, and several hundred meters tall.
Oh!
They are the result of deposits of sandstone and other minerals that occurred over 24 million years.
Whoa!
The result, similar to a layer cake, is connected to the action of the same tectonic plates responsible for creating parts of the Himalayan mountains.
Wow!
Wind, rain, and time then sculpted extraordinary shapes, including towers, pillars, and ravines with varying colors, patterns, and sizes. The landforms look very much like karst topography that forms in areas underlain by limestone.
Limestone?
But since the rocks that form Zhangyun are sandstones and conglomerates, they have been called pseudo-karst landforms.
Alright.
In 2005, Zhangyun was voted by a panel of reporters from 34 major media outlets as one of the most beautiful Zhangyun landform areas in China.
Alright, y'all. That was it for part 3. Part 4 is going to be coming, so I hope you're ready for part 3. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. We'll see you guys in part 4. Bye-bye, everyone. See you later, team.